Hi Virgo, welcome to your monthly readings. As always, keep in mind that this is only general reading. Always take what it feels right and with what does resonate within your own life experiences during this time. If you would like to have a personal reading with me, please contact me through the email I put in the description box below. For the month of February, I'll be offering, as usual, a tarot special creation at a sales price, and that this month is called Cupid's Message, and it's a special reading, of course, conceived to reflect upon love matters and relationship dynamics. So if you would like to know more details about that or any other of my tarot services, just email me. Or if you would like to donate and support my channel, you can also do so by following the PayPal link, which is also down below. So, Virgo, I do get a feeling like some of you are really focused on restoring balance. Balance, equality, fairness, moderation, equilibrium are all themes that I feel you will be focused into, because the imbalances, you're suffering with it quite a lot, which means that anything that is out of place, it's taking a toll on you, Virgo, energetically, that it's hard for you to sustain. So you will be, in a way, forced or attracted to the energy of balance and moderation because of what it does to you, what it creates inside, which could be fear, agony, anxiety, all that you can think about with the Nine of Swords, actually. All the type of terrors of the mind we can think about show up or are possible to be manifested when we have the Nine of Swords, in particular when we have the Nine of Swords in the unconscious position. So unconsciously, again, you might not even be aware immediately, more as you go into the as you cross half of the month, I would say, you will be shown this. But there's something you're thinking about too much, you're doing too much, that you can't do as much. That's the feeling that I'm getting. So it could be an issue of overdoing, again, what you're eating, what you're drinking, some of other patterns or behaviors that are excessive, working too much, spending too much, sleeping too much, anything you can think about that it's out of proper balance. Or I was saying too much because I felt like the excess energy was the one that prevailed. But for others of you, it could also be in everything that deals with balance. It could be that you're also not doing something else enough, and usually this is, again, a consequence of not doing or overdoing something. So just take notice of what you tend to feel, because it's what I'm feeling also is that for some of you Virgos, there's a strong vibe here of compulsion, addiction, that you can even be, again, a very unconscious thing. It's like, being driven to, when having an emotional issue, to eat the same type of thing, a lot of sugar, a lot of salt, a lot of something. And it could be that your cravings, again, and your triggers, you are quite sensitive and aware of them, becoming aware of them, so you can stop, or you can, take back here the reins of control into habits that are not, again, conducive to your well-being. Because I feel like this is not even an issue deep down of a physical problem, like a health issue. For some of you could be, but that's not what I'm feeling primarily. What I'm feeling like is just an issue of your well-being as a whole, how you feel during the day, how you sleep, how you relate, how you communicate, how you work, how you love, how you create. These are, the whole of you throughout the day and the nights. This is what is being shown here as a need of balance. So you can have yourself, working properly in everything you want as well to be working properly. So, and I feel like this can be achieved. It could just be that for some of you, this means that you have to face some fears, let's say demons, that are trying to, control you, make you think that something is as it is not. It could be that your thinking, right, is leading you to believe, to make like to jump into a conclusion that it's wrong based on fear again, or paranoia, or anxiety, or whatever it is. It could be that due to this Nine of Swords, some of you could be into getting to problems with others, misunderstandings, and things of that nature. And I also feel because you are not openly, with the High Priestess representing your soul energy, how you are processing all of this, you're not openly, communicating a lot. You're not confessing a lot. You're not, giving, a lot of the truth here of what you're truly experiencing. I do feel like you want to keep whatever this problem, terror, issue is with the Nine of Swords. You're keeping it to yourself as much as you can. Some of you could be having, intense psychic experiences, or having tense nightmares or disturbing dreams, throughout meditation and other type of practices. You can have, again, disturbing experiences that are so intense that they disturb you. For those that are involved in those type of things, working with energy or in the psychic energy field world, again, what I said applies. Don't overdo it. Make sure you are energetically, having your boundaries, having your time to replenish. This is a very important thing to remember here, because it can be that you become vulnerable to negative energy to come in and to, in a way, make you susceptible, as I said, to mistakes, wrong decisions, doing things or saying things that are not even, like you. So some of you could have also something to work through this month in terms of your own understanding of situations, because the High Priestess here really points that some of you are quite, again, psychic and quite capable of seeing the unseen and using your intuition, using your inner voice to guide you throughout all of this process is highly, highly recommended and important. So you don't so you don't fall here in the trap of the mind, and you actually understand things for what they are, because you have a glimpse of what the future potentially brings. So you won't, be unnecessarily panicking with things. If you already had the foresight of what they really are, or most likely will turn out to be. This could also be a period of time where you're able to get in tune with others, feelings, motivations, thinking quite well. It could be like this energy of being inside, of being able to read people's minds, being able to read situations and receive a lot of information, a lot of secretive information from the power you hold. Some of you are just more quiet, not speaking so much, looking at, using more here of the vision, being more on this observation mode. Some of you are keeping things guarded, secretive, like keeping secrets, keeping situations, in the underworld for now, not wanting to reveal what you know so much. Some of you are actually going to be shown while in the month, and so as you go into March, that whatever was concerning you, no need, because the Six of Wands is here. So you will recover confidence if you feel like you have been losing it somewhere along the month. Confidence you will recover. Popularity, charm, victory, what you set yourself to do. Appreciation for your creations, for your talents, for you. And even if it's not on those points, is about how you feel about yourself. So if you have been feeling like you're not, for example, doing a good job, as you work through dissipation, as I said, of that paranoid feeling or that fearful energy, if you turn on here the light, turn on the light of spirit, turn on the light of hope, of love, of understanding, you will get to the conclusion that you have been always riding here the horse of success. He's taking you there. He will take you there. You didn't fall from it. You're still there. The fall was an illusion. This to represent that for Virgos that feel like you have fallen out of grace, out of, pride, because the horse energy here representing the pride, right? The ability to move, the ability to travel, the ability to be, your free self. For those that have lost contact with those themes, with those feelings, it could be that you realize that you have been worrying about something a long time that is not real, because the reality is that you are a winner and that you will win at whatever you want to win, as long as it is a part of your true essence, being, purpose, and as you are doing it by heart and also by ego. Yes, because the Six of Wands is a card of ego. Is the solar plexus here working radiant to illuminate the path ahead. So joining spirit with balance here, relationship with the physical world. Definitely. You need acclamation. You need, compliments, just as any other human being. Yes, you need to see that you are appreciated. You need to feel the warmth of genuine love, respect for the job you do. And I think that some of you will get this sooner than what you expect, and in ways that are much more fulfilling as well than maybe what you believe they could be. So for Virgos that are facing some issues about, being successful, being, in the public eye, or for Virgos that just have a hard time, feeling well in the material world with, governing their lives, their careers, their relationship with money. Maybe it's not the best one. Maybe you don't like it. Maybe you see the money in a negative light. Whatever it is that some of you Virgos are having or have been having a difficulty with when it comes to the material, I feel like that is being overcome. You're seeing the bright side of what pleasure, success, let's say audience, victory can bring to you. Money, yes. Status, yes. Influence, yes. All of that, all that spin here of good luck and rewards coming your way. It's something that you knew all along would happen, I feel. You know it. You're feeling it. You have seen it. You have dreamed about it. Or you had just a strong feeling that something wonderful, something to be proud of. Simply. Of course, that for all of you, this will be a different story. But plainly, or at the very least, at the end of the month, feeling very proud for an achievement, as simple, as mundane, as big, and as important. Just give yourself that chance to celebrate, to honor yourself, to honor, the good things happening in your life. Even if they are things that you are not the most, comfortable with, or that you still don't fully comprehend. as you give in to the experience of joy, I feel like it will be easier for you to build, as well, healthy relationship with what that represents. For other Virgos, this is talking about how much negativity you consume unknowingly versus how much positivity. Again, remember, balance here. So if you're being negative all the time about you, about others, about life, about your future, about plans, about love, all the time in that energy, with a focus on that, it will be harder to change here the scenario for you. And not only that, is really taking you into negative experiences where in a way spirit is forced to awaken you to what that negativity is doing to you, as it might start to attack you, let's say, even when you're sleeping or even when you're apparently okay. So light and shadow working together, both exist, both are real, both are inside of you, and both are manifested in your reality. But if you're just too in the dark, and I feel like the majority of you are, you need to consume light, feed light, give light. Even if it appears as, something that you have no reasons for doing. Even if it feels like in the beginning you don't trust it, like practice, make it a ritual. Make it a ritual, make it an effort for you to consume good things, to see movies, to hear the songs, to go to places, to be with people that you know are good for you, that you know can help you, even in a small time frame, to uplift your spirit. But those are choices you need to consciously make to achieve the success and the victory. And this month of February is all about this, the recognition of, let's say, your flaws, but also of the amazing, beautiful things you have and that you had all along with you. So I hope you have a great month. Thank you so much for all of you that have been liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, and donating to my channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Hopefully we'll see each other soon.